What's going on, guys? Welcome back to our channel. This is your boy Cike, back again with another video. In this video, I want to talk about the scandal surrounding Apostle Suleman, Apostle Johnson Suleman, an accusation by one of his pastors, Pastor Mike, and his wife, a pastor of the same church, Omega Fire Ministry in Abuja, Utako to be precise. So, Apostle Suleman was accused by this pastor of being responsible for his problems, being responsible for the destruction of his marriage, being responsible for him not being able to see his family and his children for the past 2 years. He even accused Apostle Suleman of threatening his life. Now, on the dailies, I read that the IG of police ordered a probe on Apostle Suleman, which he denied and said he read about it like every other Nigerian, and he never had anything to do with this lady. So, I watched the video of that lady and I also listened to the man. I saw him crying. Guys, if you see a man like that weep in a video, if you see a man weeping in a video, you will be convinced, all right? You must be convinced. You will feel that, I mean, it's like the world is crashing on that man. But that is not the case. I'm not here to talk about the way he feels. I'm not here to talk about the way the wife also claimed that the husband tried to blackmail the apostle. I'm not here to defend anybody. I want to talk about something different. I want to view this thing from a different angle. So I want you guys to be patient with me. If you want to make a comment, please listen to what I have to say before you make your comment. Don't think I'm here to bash your pastor. Don't think I'm here to support your pastor. I'm supporting no one. The three of them are the only people that know exactly what happened. And God is the fourth person that knows the truth. So the accusation on Apostle Suleman is getting too much, particularly when it concerns women. This is the second time, and if things continue occurring and reoccurring like this, we start thinking or start asking, does it mean this thing they said about no smoke without fire is true? In my language, I say, Abako, yatu nogwe. Abako another one, yatu nogwe. Ekozirogwe, piako. Apostle Suleman, why only you now? Apostle Suleman should apologize to Nigerians and his followers. That is the point I'm trying to make. If you look at the video the woman posted and the one the husband posted, there are lots of conflicts in that video. The husband is saying that the wife left the house, and the wife is saying that the husband left her in Kano with her children. She is claiming that she married her husband as a virgin, and if she can be a virgin till she got married to him, why will she now start today, misbehaving and playing around? But that one is not an excuse, all right? It's not an excuse. Any woman, any man that wants to go astray will go astray, all right? In that sense, if you want to go astray, even if you're 50, you're 60, you want to start playing around, that person will play around. So it has nothing to do with age. It has nothing to do with your, sexual status before you get married. So it has nothing to do with any of those things. So being married as a virgin has nothing to do with, playing around with other men. That is a personal decision. Now, Apostle Suleman, on the other hand, why I said he should apologize is this, because a lot of people see Apostle Suleman as a respected clergyman in Nigeria and outside Nigeria. A lot of people respect that man even more than their biological father. A lot of people look up to Apostle Suleman. When you mention his name, people will smile because they love him. So Apostle Suleman is not supposed to see his name anywhere or find his name anywhere near this kind of scandal. Stephanie Otobo apologized to Apostle Suleman when this thing happened in 2017. Are we expecting another apology from Pastor David this time around? Because the thing that made me say that Apostle Suleman should apologize to his fans is because if you are following somebody, it means you have to emulate that person's behavior. You need to follow the footsteps of that person. You need to try as much as you can to live according to the way that person lives his or her life. When you are living a life that is filled with scandals, and not just scandals, sexual scandals, sleeping with married women scandals, sleeping with single lady scandals, Nollywood actresses coming out to say that you bought this and bought that for them. Come on. It's not supposed to be heard about a man of God of this caliber. All right. So Apostle Suleman, being a man of God, should have first, as a pastor, preach peace and reconciliation to this couple. Like the lady said that she sees Apostle Suleman as her biological father. That role a biological father will play is what Apostle Suleman should have done. He should have tried as much as he can to reconcile these two. no matter the difference they are having, no matter their differences, no matter the crisis they are having in their marriage, the first thing is to bring them together and counsel them, because in the church, in our religious places, that is where counseling, takes effect. Apostle Suleman should have counseled these two and not say that they are adults, they can do whatever they like. That is not what a man of God, a pastor, should say. The next point I want to make is this. Apostle Suleman should have learned from the first case of Stephen Otobo, and guide his name jealously. Because people love this man a lot. People love Apostle Suleman. They respect him, they adore him. I believe that maybe some people even bow before him, all right? So he's not supposed to allow himself to be found in this kind of mess for the second time. Like I said before, they said there is no smoke without fire. If something keeps reoccurring, you start thinking maybe it is true. Apostle Suleman, being someone that people love so much, he should try as much as he can to keep females away from him, particularly those ones that are not related to him. If you are not his family member, he should try as much as he can to keep them at arm's length. Since he knows that anything sexual scandal attracts his name a lot, he should try as much as he can to keep females far from him. So that's what I want to say. I'm not here to criticize anybody. I'm not here to say he did this or he did that. I'm not here to say that the pastor, the wife, anyone is guilty. I don't know. It's only God and the three of them that can tell us exactly what happened. So let's go over to the next thing. Onyeze Jesus, aka Akana Sochu. Guys, if you don't know what is Uchu, it means poverty. Uchu means poverty. Onyeze Jesus in Anambra State says he's the one that washes away poverty from the lives of people. And these sacrifices that they are making, these guys don't understand that there are consequences. There are lots of consequences about what they do. People like Dangote, people like Otedola, Tony Elumelu, Innocent Moto, name them. Lots of millionaires and billionaires in Nigeria and all over Africa. They did not become rich by going to bath in rivers. That's one thing these youths forget to understand. When youths start having their bath in public places with a native doctor performing rituals for them to become rich, they don't know what awaits them on the other side. Watch this video I'm going to play now, where a young man ran mad and he's been screaming. They asked him to bring his mother. Watch this video. I'll be right back.
Where my laptop? I said where my laptop? I want to use my mouth. That's why I use my mouth. That's why I use my mouth.
Where's waiting?
That's why I use my mouth. I don't 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 use my mouth.
So have you seen it? Quick money, get quick money mentality that we have in our youth today. This guy apologized because Anambra state government promised to arrest him and deal with him because they saw him as an embarrassment to their state and an embarrassment to Nigeria as a whole, because these guys are misleading the youths. These guys are not telling the youths the truth. Making money is not by sacrifice. Making money is by hard work, how innovative you are, meeting and mingling with the right people. That's how you make money. It's not by bathing in a river. It's not by eating raw chicken. It's not by dancing naked in the market square. But it's by thinking, believing in God, hard work, and asking God for His grace. That is how you make money. Ask God to bless the works of your hands. It's not by making sacrifices, going to the river with a ram. It's not by that. These rich people, Dangote is the richest man in Africa for a straight 10 years. He didn't bath in a river. All right, I wanted to talk about politicians, but no. Politicians, I won't mention them in this list. So these guys should stop what they are doing, because what awaits them on the other side, when it happens, nobody should cry for them. When they start running mad, nobody should cry for them. When their family members start dying mysteriously, nobody should cry for them, because it is what they sow that they will reap. Because if you sow the good one, you reap the good one. If you sow the bad one, you reap the bad one. So moving on to the next one, Hilda Dokubo, one of the pioneers of Nollywood, a Nollywood veteran, has a word for Willie Amadi. I'm not going to talk too much on this because it's very painful. When we see a stark naked truth and people are using their influence, using their position, using money, their influence to turn around the truth. People are using their powers to oppress the poor. People are using their powers to twist things. People are using their powers to jail innocent Nigerians. People are using their powers to trample on the less privileged. It hurts a lot. It's very painful. I don't know the kind of family the young man came from. So I want you guys to listen to Hilda Dokubo. This is where I'll draw the line today. And please don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to comment, share it with your friends and families. If you've not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell notification. Pray for this 20-year-old guy so that God will see him through. Pray for his family so that God will strengthen them. If they have no one to comfort them, let God be their comforter. Enjoy the rest of the video.
I don't know how many of you saw that sex video 2 weeks ago, starring a Federal Commissioner for Public Complaints, Imo State, Mr. Willie Amadi, and 2 background actors. At the time, it didn't mean anything. You know, adults had their game. But this weekend, that story took a new turn, a turn that gives concern. A 20-year-old boy has been jailed for 12 months. Over what? Blackmail and defamation of character by way of doctoring that video. In other words, superimposing a still shot from a swimming pool to a motion shot of a sex scene into one. Really? Mr. Amadi? I mean, like, how did you get this done? In 2 weeks, you have identified a suspect, arrested him, investigated the case, arraigned him before a court, gotten judgment, even jailed him for 12 months. In 2 weeks, in Imo State, where till date, the Supreme Court is still deliberating on governorship matters from 2019 elections. Mr. Amadi, really, what's going on? Are you paying this boy to take this fall on your behalf? Or have you yet again misused your office by abusing it further, by intimidating, bullying, harassing, coaxing, or whatever it is, to get a young 20-year-old to commit perjury in court with you, a lawyer, sitting complicit? Does that not call for your disbarment, Mr. Amadi? I started entertainment at the age of 8. I've been in Nollywood. I'm a pioneer of it from 1992. I'm a trained actor, director, casting director, acting coach, producer, director. And I know what I know, Mr. Amadi. What this boy is claiming to have done is not doable as today. There is no app to enable him to that. And if he has to even try any attempt, there has to be a cut. But this is a moving shot with no cuts. But let's even agree. For you to superimpose, you need a green screen. And you, Mr. Amadi, you need to be with that green screen, which makes you part of the conspiracy. So are you? So why don't you just stop this stretching of your lies and do the right thing? Apologize to the people and resign your office, the office that you have so grossly abused. Apologize, okay? Because you're not just a disgrace to yourself. You're a disgrace to yourself, your wife, your family, Imo State, and the federal government who found you worthy in the first instance to have. But you know what? The federal government, they have something with the word Photoshop, so you can just keep them and run home to your family. Fall on your face and ask your wife to forgive you. If she's lenient, she might just, do that. But please, don't insult us. Okay? Don't insult Nigerians who from the scratch have built up the knowledge of making and viewing pictures. Do the right thing, Mr. Amadi. Take your fall. It's your shame. Take full responsibility for it. That's the honorable thing to do.